as a thick woman, I'm feeling seduced by Beyonce listening to this song, as if she's inviting me to come and play with her and her man. Got the right bitch, no lefty. Walk in my truth, don't fuck with my step team. Crawl for you, walk, run it, catch me. Got a sharp tongue, spit it, machete. Mean beat, but a nigga never slept me. I have been avoiding this Beyonce album all week because I have been wanting to give my true, authentic opinion without it being affected by everybody else and what everybody else is saying and doing and blah, 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 whatever. It's also a little bittersweet that she took the word spaz off of the album, which I think is complete bullshit. We have gotten to and beyond a point where people's sensitivity is it's not even politically correctness at this point. It's just a whole bunch of squeaky wheels and everybody want to be seen, I think, personally. Kind of mad at Beyonce for taking spaz off of her album. For real, fuck everybody in England who has a problem with it. Y'all still refer to cigarettes as this interpretation of spaz being used as a slang term is a black cultural colloquialism. Y'all done took every fucking thing from us and y'all are still continuing to take. It's a political issue. It's a social justice issue, really. Beyonce a different type of Virgo than me because I would have gave everybody my ass to kiss. I'm That Girl is the first record on the album, written by Beyonce and The Dream. I get the impression it was like a jam session between The Dream and Beyonce. You know, Beyonce talking her shit, rapping. She also got production credit on this song as well. When I first heard it, I was like, what the fuck is this? Very demonic and ritualistic sounding, but I believe she's just trying to play up those Illuminati references to get the people talking. Overall, I'm That Girl is an okay record for artistic value, but it's not a song that I'm going to listen to again, to be honest. Cozy has a bunch of writers, bunch of producers, bunch of samples. You gonna have to read through that shit yourself, honey. Apparently it was a group effort. But it's clearly a Beyonce empowerment record. But Cozy is definitely giving me like Black trans woman anthem. Overall, it's a feel-good record. But let me find out you writing songs about the girls for the straight cis people to dance to. The song also contains a sample from my trans sis, T.S. Madison. Beyonce already made it very clear that this album was inspired by her queer uncle slash cousin. Being a trans person, in a lot of ways, I consider myself an alien. Not that I'm literally from another planet than other humans, but an alien in the sense that I'm alienated from most of society. My experience is not going to be that of the cis hetero. So in that way, I've always felt like my transness made me an alien. Apparently, it takes a village to raise a child and a village to write a Beyonce record. Sis, why you playing in our motherfucking face? Bitch. Somebody contact my sis and let her know that she don't need all these writers on her team. Girl, I got you, bitch. Y'all know crazy people are the best artists. And we all know I'm crazy. Bitch. You don't need all them people next time. Call me. Unicorn is your uniform when you perform. Label horse can't clock. She is clearly talking about one of the girls. She is clearly talking about the dolls. She is clearly talking about a femme queen in the ballroom scene. Beyonce Giselle Knowles Carter, I'm tired of you, bitch. I'm tired of you in the best way, girl. Whore, I can't stand you, girl. If we gonna keep going in this direction, then this is gonna be my favorite Beyonce album. You straight passing homosexuals, these last two records ain't been for y'all. You can enjoy them. Them Virgos is freaks, ain't they? This is classic, sexy R&B Beyonce. You know, when you invite Raphael Sadiq into the studio, you can't really go wrong. Overall, it's definitely a cute song. Definitely a feel-good record. I'm not hyped to listen to it again, but I have the feeling that once I hear it a couple more times, it's one of those records that's going to grow on me. Definitely a drive and ride kind of record. And shockingly, I did feel like there was a reference to the queer scene. I did feel like there was a reference to LGBTQ. The song was very much falling in love and infatuation in the nightlife. Gays are known to party all the time because most of us don't have kids. So it's a valid stereotype. I also found it interesting that she mentioned being a professional on top. And we know that the girls get cuffed for being professionals on top at night. We do fuck up the night with the peas. How the fuck would you take Khalees, this bitch? And also, Khalees, I'm not sure of your intentions with making a big deal about the sample, but Chad and Pharrell still have writing credits on the song, which means they will still receive royalties. I'm not sure if your intention was to stop Beyonce from working with them in the future, but all of this energy you put behind Beyonce being demonic and satanic is very much giving hater. The way my Virgo is set up, Khalees would not have been taken off the motherfucking record. And when I seen her, I would slap shit right out her. Overall, Energy is a decent record. I can hear it in the clubs. I have a feeling it's going to be one of those songs that my friends enjoy more than I do. And honestly, I prefer the version with the Khalees sample more. However, I am curious on why she chose Beam. I mean, he's a Jamaican gospel artist. Jamaicans are known to be homophobic and anti queer, not to mention he's gospel. I don't have a lot to say about Break My Soul. It's a feel good record. I love the song because a bitch could never. I don't think a human could break my soul, and they're going to be disappointed if they try. All I got to say is give us an original feature from Big Frida next time, Beyonce. However, this is Big Frida's second time being featured on a Beyonce single, one of her first singles. Now, Big Frida's featured on 3 Beyonce records in total because she's on Energy as well. Because I said I was outside, but I ain't dead outside, honey. All right, we got The Dream on another record. That's why The Dream ain't out here writing records for these hoes. Because, honey, as long as he write a Beyonce record once every 15 years, he gonna die rich. I just want to know why my good Virgo sis out here fucking with the Christians. Why are you messing with the Christians, Beyonce Renee? Then you be in church praise dancing. When I listen to this song, all I can imagine is people in church twerking. I'm catching shade to the black church. Y'all know one of the things that people say that they hate about us fucking Virgos is that we shady. I must not have that trait. She's reading the Christians with this song is very disrespectful. For a popular artist to try and release a song like this talking about shaking tiggle bitties and twerking and all of the nasty things, calling the song Church Girl at the beginning of each verse in the transitional melodies, those are gospel song melodies. And she's literally mixing it with twerk music, like literally. Beyonce, leave the Christians alone. Beyonce, girl, you need to stop. Girl, Beyonce is a kiki. She is reading the Christians. Plastic on the Sofa is written by Sid and Sabrina Claudio. Definitely sounds like a Sid record, but I love everything about it. I love the fact that Sid is so generous with their art and they collaborate so well with others. Sabrina Claudio definitely did her thing with the writing and added vocals as well. After hearing this, I'm definitely hoping that Beyonce and Sid collaborate again. The song, the melodies, everything about it just feels genuine, real R&B. Even down to the title referencing how someone can be themselves around you, taking the plastic off of the sofa, taking off of your cover. I feel like there's still a queer reference, but it's a little more subtle. Imagine singing this song or this song being about a DL lover. Gay people will definitely be able to reference this track for many reasons. Love Sid. Shout out to Sid. Dope record. This is automatically going to go on the playlist as well. So far I got Cozy, Alien Superstar, and Plastic Off the Sofa. Virgo's Groove is another collaboration amongst the entire Rainbow Coalition. And honey, I do not understand why. I'm not a fan of Virgo's Groove, and I'm kind of mad about it. This to me is an example of where great production, great songwriting, great song structure can still not give you a hit. I don't feel anything. Honestly, it's giving me the impression like she wasn't feeling it in the studio when she sang it. Honestly, I think it would have been better if she did a mashup track similar to I'm That Girl. Yeah, a whole bunch of different songs in one, different groups, different vibes in one song, because Virgos are known to be over analytical. We're known to overthink. We're known to be very cerebral and in our heads. And I'm not sure if this song really feels like Virgo to me. Maybe it's her version of Virgo. Now, my good sis couldn't go wrong putting Grace Jones and Tim's on the record. Guilty Beats came through and helped Tim's put her spin on the track. Tim's, of course, wrote her own part. Shout out to Grace Jones. This track is so many things, but it's still about. It's very island, very calypso, very reggae, very Afro beats, but still a club banger. I predict this song is going to be around for a while. I feel like Move was a dedication, homage, and shout out to androgyny in those assigned female at birth. Tim's, of course, represents that with her voice, and Grace Jones represents that with all aspects of Grace Jones. Yeah, I like Move. Move is going on the list. So right now we got Move, Plastic on the Sofa, Cozy, and what's the other one I like? Alien Superstar. Okay. Heated is another record where we invited the entire brigade into the studio to create. And Drake actually had a finger in writing this record. Yes, Aubrey Drake Graham. So maybe it was true what y'all said. Maybe he did drop his album really quick because he knew that Beyonce was coming out with an Afro beats album. It's a call for solidarity and unity amongst all femmes. Cis femmes, trans femmes, femmes of all kinds. There's definitely some ballroom references that I caught in this song as well. But ultimately, it reminds me a lot of Move, the previous record. Club banger with the house and Afrobeat influences. And funny enough, that's the one thing that us femmes tend to have in common when we're out and we're clubbing. We tend to be overheated because bitches got on wigs, hair extensions, makeup. You done beat your face to death, honey. Like, girl, that shit gets hot, honey. Never known a girl to move like that. Fingertips, tap, tap, tap. Like, girl, she's calling out all of the things we do to represent the typical femme. Ooh, baby, thick. I like this record. I'm feeling this one. Primarily written by Beyoncé and the Dream, produced by Beyoncé and Hit Boy. Not sure if y'all caught it, but this song is about a menage a trois. I feel like this song is definitely representing queerness because it represents Beyonce's own queerness. her fantasy or potential reality of wanting to be with another woman. The line that stood out to me was Beyoncé, chocolate ounces, sit on it, bounce it, bounce it. Beyonce is not chocolate. And she also references other women in the song. She sung it very sexy. She sung it very come hither, as if she's honestly trying to tempt another woman. I'm feeling seduced. As a thick woman, I'm feeling seduced by Beyonce listening to this song. As if she's inviting me to come and play with her and her man. We had the whole writing camp come in on this one. And Blood Pop came in to do some co-production. I'm sure he's the one who really put that EDM techno spin on the record. Overall, I think it's a cute record. It's something that I'll listen to. I can definitely see the R&B and hip hop heads not being a fan of this song. It feels very much like the music we associate with gay whiteness. As far as song structure, it's the most minimal out of the whole album. Universal beat, repetitive, very much textbook pop. I like All Up in Your Mind. That's probably gonna go on the list. But I do listen to pop music. I do like feel good music as well. And I think that this is just one of those songs. America Has a Problem, written by Beyonce, The Dream, and Jay-Z. Great song artistically. America does have a problem, which is addressed in the song homophobia, racism. This is a song that I'm probably not going to listen to again. I deal with enough of this in my real life and in my work life. I don't listen to music for that. I listen to music to escape all that. The beat threw me off. I think with a better beat, the message would have been more palatable. Capitalism, over sexualization, and drug culture. This is what I want to see. This is ballroom. This is black and brown queerness at its finest. Shout out to Crystal LaBeija. 3 classic ballroom records have been sampled on this one track. Welcome to our scene, people. Shout out to All Things and Everyone Ballroom. I love y'all. This song has become part of ballroom culture. Just as quick as I'm motherfucking saying it, the girls are making their remixes and doing their productions now. You can trust and motherfucking believe it. Yes, this track just made me feel like I wanted to serve face, honey. The Donna Summer sample was genius. Sam Smith recently remade that song, and I haven't gotten tired of his version, the original version, and I won't be tired of this one anytime soon. Summer Renaissance will definitely be going on my playlist. It feels like the nostalgia of classic ballroom and the classic beauties walking face, and I love every minute of it. Rounds of applause for my good Virgo sis. That was a great body of work. My only real critique of the project is that I wish that there was more real collaboration with queer artists. I wish we got a fresh vocal from Big Frida. I wish we got an original beat from Mike Q, from Kevin Aviance, from Kevin Jay-Z. You know, I wish you collaborated with us more on this record. Since it was supposed to be dedicated to us, I think that we could have definitely helped you make a project just as good, if not better. I can imagine that the cis heteros either won't get this or won't like it. She's already released a Queen's remix of Break My Soul to dedicate to some of the cis heteros. I have a feeling she felt obligated. As we see with P Valley and other forms of black art that incorporate queerness, the black cis heteros especially just quite ain't ready to fully accept. She already released a statement that she's going to release 2 more acts. I have a feeling that one of these will be a country-inspired album. I also have the feeling that the other one will be some play on hip-hop and R&B. And to the cis hetero fans, I hope y'all like it. I really hope y'all like it. It wasn't made for you, but there's so much art that is. It's just not this. Peace, love, and blessings.